Hello my crafty friends, this is Michelle, the Southern Shell, and this tutorial is going to show you how to make these beautiful roses using this wired ribbon that I got from the Christmas sales after Christmas for like 75% off. And so it's like, I think you pay like maybe 70 cents or something like that for this roll of ribbon. And oh my goodness, I took, this was 36 inches and this is 9 feet. So you can get several roses out of this one roll. And so let me show you how to create these beautiful roses right there out of wired ribbon, leftover package ribbon, anything like that that has the wire in it. So let's get started. And so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to measure out. There is 12, 24. There's 36. Cut that right there. We'll move this out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and take my lighter and burn this on the edges so that it will stop fraying. Let me go ahead and do a quick little trim on it. Get all those little extra pieces off, and then I'm going to just bring this in, and there, I'm not even touching it, but the heat will come on up and it will melt those little fibers. Now, you don't have to use a lighter because, you know, it is dangerous. You can use like some glue and just bring some glue on up on the edges, and that will help seal those fibers. Go ahead and do it on this side. The only reason I'm not doing the glue right now is because I don't want to take the time for it to actually dry. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create these lovely Christmas flowers. Now I keep these and I stick them in my tree, and it helps give fullness. So I'm going to take one end of it and I'm going to just kind of fold it down, and I'm going to give it a little tight roll, just like that. And I want that to stay there. I don't want it to move. So I'm going to go ahead and I have some reverse tweezers right here, and I'm just going to have that hold right in place. Now, at the bottom is where I want this to get tight. So I'm going to pull, and I'm going to see, because there's just the bottom of my flower right here. That's going to be the center of my rose. So I want to pick the bottom wire, which is right here, and I'm going to slide that up so I can see the wire. And I am going to now pull this wire. Just keep getting that ribbon right on up. It's just curling up. And look at that. Okay, so now we have this wonderful little curled wire. I'm going to fold that on over. I don't want that to come out. I want those to just stay nice and tight. So now I'm going to take my centerpiece, and I'm just going to roll that right around these little curls. Let's get that up a little bit more so I have a nice little, look at that. Oh yeah, just pull it on in. Pull that ruffle right on in. I know it looks like a hot mess right now, but just keep pulling that ruffle right on in there. Okay, look at that. Let's go ahead and fold that right on over. Get back to our center, which is right here. There's the center of our rose. And we're just going to roll and keep our bottom even. We're just going to roll this right along the bottom of that ruffled ribbon, right where we pulled all that wire. It's all tight, and we have a ruffle right at the bottom of that. And I'm just making sure that the bottom is even as I totally wrap this all the way around. I'm just continuing. I'm not even looking at it. I'm just wrapping right along the bottom, all still even. Very important that your bottom is even. Just wrapping. You see that right there? Taking this ruffled ribbon and just wrapping it. Still even there at the bottom. Wrap it. All right, and here's the end of my ribbon, and here's my wire that I've pulled through. Okay, now what I'm doing with this wire is I'm going to go ahead and pull my flower forward, and I'm taking this wire and I'm wrapping it around that bottom right there. I'm wrapping it nice and tight. I'm going to pull it, pull it, pull it, and pull it. And I'm just wrapping it so it's nice and tight around that base. And there we go. Now that's going to stay. It's a wire. I've wrapped it several times around that base. Look at that. Now you can use hot glue or whatever, but the bottom, that bottom ribbon where it's all curled is even. The extra wire has been wrapped around that base. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to pull the flower out. Pull that ribbon out. Just pull it out. Pull it out, that top of that ribbon. Top of that ribbon, just keep going. All the way around. Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. And you get to that piece that we folded right there in the center. So that's the one we folded. I want to make sure that's wrapped nice and tight. So now it looks like that little rosebud in the center, and I am just going to now shape the ribbon that is coming around. Oh, I got that little piece in there as I wrapped it, so let's pull that out. All the edges are out. Fluff those up, and you get down to the bottom there. I'm going to fold that in, fold that wire. I want that to be rolled so that little wire is not going to stick out, it's not going to poke anybody, and it's not going to come undone. Let's roll that with my tweezers, and out it goes. I'm just going to pinch it. That's all in there, nice and tight. Flip it up, flip it up, and now I have a gold flower rose. So this is one of your smaller ones. I'm going to squeeze that at the bottom. And you just continue shaping this until you get what you like. And it turns out really cute. And it's something you can just pop right on in your tree. And you have the wire, so you can wrap it around a branch if you like. Or when you get another one done, you can attach them together. You can put it on pine sprigs, whatever you want to do. And so there's one. Wasn't that easy? I just think they're beautiful too. All right, let's do one more, show you again. So you don't have to use solid colors. Put that one right on up there so you can see it. You can use, this is a a piece of ribbon off of a package from last year. I hoard and save everything. So let's go ahead and do this beautiful red plaid. I need to make sure it's not going to fray on me. So I want to bring and just get these little pieces all done up. So just like the other one, we're going to fold it, and we're going to fold it in half down in a diagonal, and then I want to go ahead and give it a little roll so it stays in place, and we know that that is the center of our flower. Hold that, and so I'm going to come down and make sure I have the bottom of my ribbon, and we are going to take it and we're going to pull. Sometimes when you've done this quite a bit, you may just need a little help. Now, I have degenerative joint disease. I have fibromyalgia. The arthritis from the joint diseases sometimes gets to me. So it's very hard to continue to do things that are maybe repetitive. But it's like, yeah, I want to do it, and it gets so frustrating. I know if I stop, it's going to be hard to get back to it. So I just kind of go, and you work through it. And there's tools out there that can help you. So I'm going to pull that all the way up. I just love that ruffle. It's just adorable. Okay, so I want to go ahead and fold this here. Kind of give it a good little roll on both ends, so I don't think it's going to come apart. Now we're going to take our centerpiece, just like we did on the gold one, and we are going to take our gathered ribbon and we're going to wrap it around the base here, and we're just going to continue, and we're going to make sure that it's all even, just like we did. Roll it, roll it, and these it slipped. These not only will be pretty just stuffed in a tree, but these will be great on packages as well. When you're wrapping gifts, just to take the leftover ribbon and make a little rolled flower to go right on the top of that gift. And it can just make something wrapped in a ribbon just that step further. And it's just absolutely beautiful to have something like that popped out on a gift. It makes it so special. And it's not difficult to do. You want to make sure that the ribbon you get, that wire slides through easy, because you can do it with those ribbons that have it's a little tight foil on it, but goodness, it's very hard for me to pull that, and I can even use the pliers. It just takes me a lot longer to do it. And so that may be something, if I really want that colored ribbon as a flower, I may just sit out in the living room with the family and just pull it out there, because it's going to take me some time. So once again, I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to wrap it around the bottom of this where that ribbon meets. And I'm going to wrap it and wrap it and wrap it. I'm just going to continue and give it a nice base, nice and tight. All right. And now I can flip it over and start pulling that open all the way around. I'm pulling that ribbon all the way out, all the way out, all the way out. I get to that middle piece all the way, and then I come on up to that center piece, and I want it to be a little tighter so it looks more like a little rosebud in the center. So I'm going to take my tweezers and I'm going to grab that center, and I'm just going to give it a nice little roll, and it's going to roll right on up with the rest of that ribbon, and then I can let it go. And look at the difference. So now I can take and I can start pulling the ribbon that I just pulled down, pull it right on up, make sure it's flipped out. And look at that. Is that not just pretty? And you can, you know, just work on it and shape it, do whatever you want with it. But I just think that that just makes such a difference. You can put a bow on gifts, but wow, look at that. I just think it's wonderful. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to take gift wrap ribbon and make flowers out of them. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will consider doing so now by hitting that subscribe button. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to know when I'm uploading a new video, hit that bell notification and YouTube should notify you when I'm uploading a new video. As always, guys, stay safe, God bless, and bye for now.